We are back with our second semifinal of the night, and after this match, Mark Parker, we will know who will be in our final, the Shane Smalls Memorial Cup.
Absolutely.
We have, of course, Brutal Bob Evans, Caleb Courageous matching up right now, and then to our left is a man who's already put in 2 matches tonight, and our only finalist so far, the man himself, Chris Carlton, man. Already a rough night for you, bro, but like...
Congrats on the big victory.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's like y'all said, it's been a rough night so far. 2 matches down. I got 1 more to go. One of these 2. I've been in the ring with Caleb so many times, but Brutal Bob is also another story. These both men, I've seen both of them work before in this ring.
One thing we have to say.
Either one is going to be very, very tough competition.
Absolutely. One thing we have to say is, I mean, you've had 2 matches where you were taken to the limit both times. I mean, they weren't easy pop victories for you. Brutal Bob got through his last match with barely being in the ring for maybe 2 minutes. I mean, he's pretty much fresh.
Yeah, on that note, I will have to give Bob the advantage in this match. Caleb is tough, though, for how small he is. Caleb is tough.
You can never count out our undisputed champion.
Yeah, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind having another match with Caleb. I wouldn't mind slapping him in the face again, if you know what I mean. But Brutal Bob, it'll be an honor to share the ring with him anyway, so...
Carlton, what about the fans' reaction to you earlier? What about
the fans' reaction to me?
They loved you.
I wouldn't say that.
They loved you.
I wouldn't say that, really, but I think they just hated Val.
You hated Val. I mean, that's
they
fair.
Probably just hated Val.
That may be a part of it, but
I
yeah.
will admit, that match with Valor, we've never shared the ring together other than sharing the corner together.
Intense.
So that was the first time me and him ever squared off before.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. Beautiful violence.
But guess who came out with the win and is going to the finals? But not only that, I promise, not just myself, but everybody, that I will walk out with that trophy.
Yeah, as we've been talking, man, Caleb and Bob have been going a little bit back and forth, but you guys both touched on it earlier. Bob's fresh as a daisy, man. He's no miles on that body tonight, and Caleb was a part of maybe the most hectic fatal 4-way of the night of all of them.
Caleb's going to want to have a fast pace. He's going to want to be flying all over the ring, leaving Bob behind. And Bob's going to want to ground Caleb and pound him and keep him down and grind him with submissions. And just keep Caleb from doing what Caleb does best.
He's doing right now. He's working over his fingers. He's putting Caleb to a knee just by grabbing his fingers.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, bad angle on the fingers there.
Oh, no. There is no right angle for that. Yeah. Unless they're straight, that's it, man.
Bob?
Oh.
Is old school even the right way to describe it? This is older than old school. Oh! Oh! Never mind.
Straight punch.
What puts the Brutal and Brutal Bob Evans?
Yeah, never mind.
Punching you in the mouth.
Ooh! Courageous.
Caleb, bring it back.
Oh, headlock locked in deep.
Can't beat a headlock.
Nope. That's... And again, Bob,
Caleb gets out.
the cardio hasn't even came into effect yet.
Caleb hanging with Bob on the chain wrestling there. Oh, no.
Is it time?
We're not going to see Brutal Bob fly.
I feel a tope suicida brewing, or?
Didn't a big guy already do that tonight?
Yeah, that was pretty. Jeremy Flint with his crazy cannonball earlier that I'm confident the ring is slightly to the left of now. Ooh!
Slightly. That's a big boy.
Carlton's like, no, I knew right away from my first match, second match. That thing is over to the left.
It's against the wall now.
It's against the wall.
Brutal Bob looks to be working the arm of Caleb.
Ooh!
Yeah, you could tell that Brutal Bob has not really took that much.
Keep that abuse on that arm is going to be a very smart strategy. Oh, and a boot to the arm.
No heavy breathing. He's good to go.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Caleb Courageous right now.
Oh, still got those fingers. Still got those fingers.
More abuse to the hands and arms of Caleb.
And this goes to exactly what you said, Mark. I mean, this is the match Bob wanted. He is no cardio. He's just torquing away at Caleb right now.
Wear him down and
That's at a socket now.
stomping on the hand.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't see any skittle drivers in Caleb Courageous' future right now.
I mean, we did see that one to Brett Ison that one time.
That was nuts.
I think I was with you guys there.
Yeah,
that was.
We all were like, that's not gonna happen.
I I don't know if Caleb can pull one out against Brutal Bob.
I don't know either, man, especially after the night he's had as Bob continues to just throw Caleb around. He is.
Oh, he's stepping on his hand right now.
Yeah, that's happening.
Oh, man. Ow. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Suzuki would approve of all of this.
Yeah.
Grinding
Shabbat
Caleb
would've just kicked him in
down.
the face.
Straight up headbutt of death.
Death of headbutt.
Death of headbutt.
Death by headbutt. That works. Death by headbutt.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Does that both wrists now and hands? How are you going to lock up that skittle driver? As Mark Parker already pointed out.
And you got to admit, this is a challenge for Caleb because Brutal Bob has faced some of the toughest in the world.
No, absolutely. He works smart.
And not that Caleb is not. Caleb has fought some against the best guys I've ever seen in the ring before.
He's working smart as always. The
Caleb's
trait.
trying to get those ropes. Bob's not letting him though.
Yeah, no, he's showing everything we've heard about Bob. You know, he's a vet. He's smart. And he knows when he's entering the ring, and that's a big time headbutt. Courageous down to a knee and back on that arm again. It's Bob.
Oh, wow. That was innovative.
Brutal Bob, innovator of violence.
That's somebody else.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
That's Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, it's Tommy Dreamer. Hearing that a long time ago.
I heard Brutal Bob beat Tommy Dreamer once.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I can see that.
You hear a lot of things
I do hear
in the locker
yeah.
room, so.
I can see that being an awesome match. Shout out Tommy Dreamer.
No, he's not telling the truth. He meant to do it.
It's brutal. Brutality.
He's
you don't
Bob.
apologize. Yeah, you don't apologize if you're brutal.
He's brutal, and he's Bob.
And he's Bob.
Oh, Brutal Bob. Talking some trash to Caleb right now. Tell him he isn't anything.
Ooh.
Caleb's fighting back finally.
And this may be the most contact anyone's had on Bob tonight. Yes.
Don't let his size fool you. Caleb is a hard striker. His arms have taken so much abuse.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you do with that, Carlton? Like, what do you?
Lost for words.
You get out of the ring.
280 pounds of man falling on your arm.
Ah!
Hard punch to the elbow.
Is anybody else getting the vibe of like it's like an older brother just kind of smacking the little brother around right now?
Just stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
just stop, Caleb.
Stop it.
Brutal Bob showing the how he gets that nickname as he's still just tearing away. Wow. Ask him, ref.
You might need to. I mean,
Caleb, of course, with his concussion injuries the last year, he doesn't need to add a shoulder, anything of that nature.
concussion injuries. He's had knee injuries.
Name it, right?
Caleb's fought through a lot. I will give him that. Unlike me, I am Chris Jericho, where I don't get injured.
Never. Yeah, let's
I
knock
haven't-
on wood. Let's keep that going. Let's keep that
I
going.
just did. I knocked on the wall. Does that count?
Okay.
The last thing Caleb needs is an arm injury now.
Bob taking these shots, but still up on his feet.
He headbutted his hand.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
Brutal Bob is just trying to hurt Caleb. I mean, he's not worried about how it looks. He's just trying to hurt him.
Looking at me pretty angry.
He's being violent and brutal.
Resolute crowd's not a fan.
We're seeing a very brutal side of Brutal Bob.
I see what you did there.
Wait, there's a non-brutal side?
Debatable.
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 I
I don't
wouldn't
know
even
if I've
say it's
seen it.
debatable.
Oh, Caleb!
Super kick.
And Bob is down!
Oh man, what did he do?
That's all. Oh!
Just get out of the way.
Oh!
Not an arm submission.
Torquing
Caleb is
away.
not one to submit.
Oh man.
Oh, but he might have to. I mean, bad angle on
Is this
the arm.
it?
Yeah, in the center of the ring, nowhere to go.
This crowd does not want to see Caleb tap out.
Entire match.
He has.
Wow.
I knew
Oh.
what to expect from Caleb, so I don't know what to expect from Bob now.
Yeah, I mean, what do you take from this so far? Just you can't let him get a hold of you, Carlson. He's
I gotta avoid the arm.
Yeah.
Avoid the arm.
I mean, Bob's had a designated strategy this whole match.
Yes, he
and
has.
It's paid off. I mean, Caleb's
Oh, wait.
Caleb's tried to come back a few times, and Bob's just.
got the rope.
and there it is for Bob torquing back.
Is that a Rings of Saturn I see?
I mean, what is there to go?
I don't know.
Oh, can he get it?
Oh, he got the ropes. He got the ropes.
The tiptoe. Ooh.
You see Bob was frustrated with that.
Very much so. He did not want to give that up. Ooh. According to Brutal Bob Evans, Caleb Courageous ain't nothing, and I probably disagree with that.
Hey, Caleb is something. I
Something.
can tell you that.
He's something. Courageous, though, barely to a knee.
Whoa. Whoa, what is happening?
Oh!
Nice. Very nice. Oh, Caleb's fighting.
Firing on all cylinders now.
The corner. Caleb's got him.
Courageous off the ropes, and Bob is down.
There he goes.
Oh!
Come on, Caleb. Oh. There's a slice.
Oh, he got up and over, folks.
Double stop.
Big time double stop.
Stepped on him. 1, 2. Oh. That should have been 3. Honestly.
Tony Raines wanted that one. He wanted that one, folks.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of people thought that was it.
I think Caleb, we know you gotta go up top, right? I mean, that's all that's left. Is you gotta get up top.
You got to do something.
Oh! Brutal Bob taking the best.
With the injured arm.
Unbelievable.
Injured arm.
Yeah, you can't even.
Caleb's feeling it, but he hit it. Whoa! What?
Oh, right on top though. He got the.
Oh, he's got the arm bar.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow.
Oh, bridging two.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's gonna pin it. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. Wow.
Caleb Courageous, so close to sneaking out this win.
One arm right now. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Oh. Lion salt.
Ah!
Oh, nice.
This has to be it.
1, 2. Oh, wow. Wish me luck next round, boys.
Hey, man, yeah, this. No matter who you face, you're gonna have a test ahead of you. But
Yeah, well.
Brutal Bob
Oh, man.
has taken a lot from Caleb Courageous after his preliminary match earlier tonight.
Caleb's going for it. Caleb's going. Carlton's the commentary man. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh! Ooh. And Bob. That's it. That's it. Ah!
Angel's wings. Is that it?
And this might be.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Chris Carlton.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
You got Bob Evans, man.
and advancing to the final round.
Oh,
Brutal Bob.
Caleb just left it all there after that insanity earlier tonight, and he just comes up a little bit short, man. But yeah, Brutal Bob moving on.
You know what, guys? I'll say it at the beginning of this match. I'm going to say it now. I promise I will walk out with that trophy.
Hey, man, you got to challenge Eddie. You got
I'll see y'all
Bob.
at the
Yeah,
end-
man.
I'll see y'all at the end of the night.
Good luck, bro.